Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I'm just going to share a message. Something really sweet happened yesterday. So I share things that, happen for the sessions that I do for people and for things that go on my path as well, because I'm also a twin flame. And yesterday I was asked to do a Reiki for my friend's horse. And so I was like, yeah, sure, fine. So, and the cutest thing is, as soon as I tapped in to the horse's energy, I see the horse like smiling, showing his teeth, and then sort of love heart bubbles coming out of his head. And almost like cartoonish, and he was sort of like giggling, the horse. And I was like, oh, that's cute. And basically the horse is like, I'm really in love. And that's why I'm really happy. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I saw like a grey dappled horse. But I was like, and I sent the write-up to my friend, and I said, oh, this is what I saw, this is what happened. And basically the reason why Boris is so happy at the moment, his horse, is because basically when they got him, he had quite a few problems. So I have been doing Reiki for him along the way. And my friend asked me to do another Reiki because he was like, he's really changed. He's just really happy. And and I was like, well, the reason why he's so happy is because he's got a soft spot for a sort of dappled grey, beigey grey. It's sort of like beigey and grey, I could see it, horse. And anyway, so my friend came back to me and said, that's the horse that is opposite him, and they pull faces at each other and show each other their teeth, which is what I'd seen. So it was just so gorgeous because it really made me think about the power of love and that how giddy it can make us feel, and how, and all of those beautiful things. Because, to be honest, obviously I didn't have a clue. And so I was like, but I could very clearly see this sort of dappled, greyish, beigeish, pale greyish, beigeish horse. But I was like, but it's definitely dappled. And then when my friend sent me the message back, he was like, no way. And I was like, and then actually, as it happens, how synchrony works, he was actually, unbeknownst to me, he was at his horse at the time that I was doing the healing, of course. And the other horse, the dappled grey, was there. So I was like, oh, could you send a picture? So he sent a picture through, and I was like, oh my God, because it was more beigey grey, exactly like how I'd seen it and how I described it, because I'd said it's grey dappled, and then I was like, no, it's beigey grey dappled, but it's definitely dappled. So, and it was just so cute because I just saw all these little bubble love hearts all around his head. So that's such a nice story, because the horse as well is your spirit, the horse is a sign of your spirit. So, and it's like your spirit charges forward with no fear, courage, So I'm going to share, because it's all about love today, and I'm going to share the Art of Love Tarot to say, okay, what do we need to know today? What do we need to know today? And it is, the 5 of Stars, diversity. And look at that. You see, I've been saying about the full moon yesterday. I drove back up to London yesterday, and I drove at night, and all of the way my path was literally lit by this huge moon. It looked amazing. And it was so mystical and magical, because how the clouds sort of go over it and it all looks like, ooh, but it was huge, absolutely huge, and it lit my way all the way home. So let's have a look. 5 of Stars. Five of Stars. What are we gonna find out? Because again, the write-ups in these books are just really great. So diversity elucidates your dreams. Knowing what you don't want is the first step in discovering your truest desires. In the light of the moon, the mystery of manifestation is depicted as a colourful cascade of stars reflected in the water. In daylight, we can be dazzled by a variety and afraid to choose in case we get it wrong. In the diffused light of the moon, all becomes softer. The message that you can't get it wrong floats through the image. Variety becomes an instigator of creation. The water is a wellspring of ideas, giving birth to multifaceted life experiences depicted by the stars and the swirls. Choice causes new creations to be born, which in turn brings clarity before ever more choice. The Five of Stars mirrors outer or inner conflict. It feels like an invisible barrier is blocking your path. Irritations, annoyances, or obstacles seem to be mounting and threatening to overwhelm you. So take a breath. You have not done anything wrong, so there is no need to take a challenge personally. Step back to regain a balanced perspective, devoid of reactions and solutions, will soon drop into your mind. This card encourages you to be steadfast in your self-belief. There is no need to defend, justify, or push against anything. This is a time to realign with your center. Right, so those things when, and I've experienced this myself, because it's not always about the twin flame path, it's about the energies that you've been experiencing in your life. And I have been experiencing challenges along the way with something that, like a project I'm trying to do. And just like that, it's like, and my guidance keeps saying, it's okay, just relax, just go and do like a meditation and just trust that everything, will become okay. So it's time to read from Divine Love Letter book. So I'm just going to share, okay, the Five of Stars is on page 98. So I will read letter 98. So let's have a look. 98 is this. I love that your name rhymes with smelly. I love that I can be silly with you and relaxed and just be me and not try to put on a show. I know that you see the real me, the one under the mask. I know you see through it. I know that you know the love that we have is out of this world. It blows all ideas about what love is out the water. The love we have for each other is inexplicable. It's so powerful it could light up the world. It's nearly our time to come together in complete harmony and bliss. I can't wait for that moment. I can't wait for our moment to come. I love you. Well, and then this morning my twin, out of the blue, because I haven't contacted him for a while, since before the new year actually, and then this morning he just contacted me. So yeah, so you are a sparkling ray of divine light, lighting my path back to you, lighting my path with love and adoration for your beauty. The call of your heart is like the voice of an angel whispering in my ear, saying, come with me, follow me to the light, follow me to where the land is golden, to where the rainbow meets the pot of gold. Follow me home, follow me back to where your heart wants to return. Our return back to oneness is where we will be living under our rainbow. Beauty in love. So the golden land, right? So through that, that's like that exactly like the picture on the card, the golden land, through diversity and also sometimes adversity, we get to our golden path. And the golden path isn't always, it's a mixture. So I'm behind you all the way. Feel my hand in your hand. Never feel like you're doing this on your own. We're always together. In fact, most of our energies are merged together anyway. It's only a fraction of us that we put into these human bodies. So the majority of us, as we are one, is completely together. That's why we're able to communicate without words. We think the same thoughts. We dream the same dreams. It's because 80% of us are all one already, and we are all one in the heart. feel the oneness and the completeness of us in your heart. Well, that is so true, because, you know, when things like that happen, when I was doing it for hilarious, when I was doing it for the horse, you know, and then how does that happen? I don't know. It's just wild. And it was just, again, some, you know, things like that, when it's actual physical confirmation, is just so brilliant, because it was very clear that I could see the sort of dappled, you know, horse, and then sent me a picture of it. So, you know, and I had no clue. So that's the magic. That's the magic of what love, and feeling that connectedness and understanding that energy, we're all one. We're all being able to basically traverse these dimensions much, much quicker, much, much more fluidly between our 3D and 5D and upwards, whatever it is. Then, you know, we, as we go forward, we'll just get more and more stronger with our being able to use our gifts. So there we go. I really hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, a reading where I tap into you and your twin's energy, and again, just like I was explaining with the horse, I see things, and so I tell you what I see, any guidance that comes through, a song that comes through, and a mantra that comes through for you as well. And when you repeat the mantra, basically it's like sending little, you know, love bombs, signposts out to the universe. And it will help you get more and more and more and more messages and guidance, and allow you to tap into your high priestess, which is the message for us from yesterday's energy read. So there we go. I really hope that helps. All details are in the link, but in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.